funny is some people assume that just
familiar with that.
laughing at
Getting your
stupid
hands
stuff.
dirty.
It's
I know
just
watching
my sense of
tutorials
humor.
are-
Do
you have anything to say about it?
can
That was
really
going
get you
on.
into it, but really the best learning you can have is with a project or something. And then also just joining the Rec Room, the official Rec Room Discord, and asking lots of questions in the Gadgets or the Circuits V2 channel. People are always very excited to answer questions there. So
I don't know.
But I'm just saying, if you do want to watch a tutorial, you should look up BVR. That guy has a incredible...
Hold on, guess what? Guess what I'm about to say. Guess what I'm about to say.
No,
For actual
you
building,
said when I said JK, I'll let you
another
down.
and building together. There's a lot of MakerPen classes that Rec Room hosts.
I'm
so
gonna
you can definitely
make
check
you
those out.
die.
There's a page
Oh, he's
Save
typing, he's
your
typing,
website
look,
about
look.
it. So
Look over there.
yeah, you can check out the MakerPen classes and workshops and such.
Oh,
Rick,
Yeah, I would just say if you guys are trying to like build your own like build group, like I'm asking this all the time, because you know Ink Overflow did happen overnight.
What?
But it did only start with 2
do you
people.
do you guys like chicken sandwiches?
You find someone you like building with, and you like mesh
Yes.
well. Like, that's
Yes, someone that. Somebody ask them if they like chicken
get at least
sandwiches.
one
This is
other person
important.
who can tolerate.
This is very important. We
standing
need to
next
know.
you
Hold on.
while, you know, the
Do you
room is
like
breaking
chicken
in front of you.
sandwiches?
And things are shifting, or all your gizmo wires have become unwired because of a bug or something. If you get one person who can do that, that's how you start a build group. And then after that, it's just, can you get 3 people who can do that together? Can you get 6 people?
Do you like girls or short girls, man?
That's how you get a good.
What's your favorite?
Hey, yo.
What you ask? Why you
That's
ask
a very
that?
specific question.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
mean,
very
that's how it
specific
works.
question. That might be too specific, actually.
What is your guys' favorite color in food? Why you ask that? Why did you ask that?
Workshopped it for a bit, and in fact, this is actually maybe some insight into our creative process, and that is we have a specific channel. I'm not going to say the name.
I was about to type
we
that
have a
in.
channel where we are allowed to just
I'm
say
still gonna just so it spreads
crazy
around.
stuff. Where it's just an anything goes kind of private channel where
I'm
we
typing a
blast
Why'd you
out
type what's your favorite
ideas,
color in
good,
food?
bad, or anything. This is like this is where we come
Let's
up
see.
with
What
start bad ideas,
the first
then, like,
chicken order?
something starts
You go
to
wait,
grow
you guys
out
do
of-
it chicken sandwiches.
out of the pile that actually throw it, you know.
I said, what comes
So,
first, the chicken? I was gonna ask one of them the impossible question. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
was workshopped in that channel. We had a little.
They probably won't be able to answer it.
I could like recall some of them. We settled actually on
Can
S
they-
Plus
can the-
Creations
can they
initially.
answer that?
We were going to be called S
Are
Plus
they
Creations
legally
for like a full
legally
week. Our
obligated
Discord
to
name was
request?
S Plus Creations. Yeah,
'Cause we're
and then
questers.
and then one day I was just like, no, this isn't working, and so I just changed it to Ink Overflow. But yeah.
I think we'll take
Wait.
2 more good questions, and then we'll talk
gang,
about our next project.
Yeah.
I'm not the Shaggy Lord anymore.
See
I'm
some.
not-
I want everyone to.
You can't be Shaggy while being bald. It's not how
We already
it
went
works.
over plans for the future. We already talked
Yeah,
about
you
he's
team.
said it
He's
like
not part
peanut
of
butter.
the
What about Mortimer Frypan?
Then you're not.
What is their thoughts and opinions on peanut butter?
We also do like we get inspired by certain video games a lot. So like from software games like Bloodborne, Dark Souls, and even Bandersnatch are all inspired by from software games.
Yep.
So we might do like fun recreations, or we might take mechanics or locales or like the look and feel of them and kind of do it in a rec room style.
You need to know what Mortimer's saying.
I already talked about a good way to start a build group. Yeah. Okay. I think we can probably go on and talk about our next.
I'm just gonna do something.
I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. Hang on.
Oh, okay. It's a secret. By the way, just mentioning, if any of you do want to watch this later, this will be on the Ink Overflow YouTube.
Ten, I typed in chat. Look at
I already know. I know. I saw it. I saw
If you
it.
missed anything.
Inkoverflow.com.
What?
Hey, what's
What's
happening?
Sorry guys,
Night.
I'm back. What's?
Why'd you turn off the lights?
No, I didn't mean to. Look, I'll get.
Okay,
Wait.
I guess we had like a little power outage.
Oh. Hey, what's happening? What's that?
What the heck is that?
They did this with intention.
This isn't my doing. Don't blame me
Oh
for that.
God! Oh, get it off!
Oh no!
God.
He's coming to me! Ah!
Eat him!
He got me! Ah!
Billy Bob, no!
Bill Bob, no!
You skinny looking idiot.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, and he's default dancing on our track.
Oh God!
Oh man.
I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before.
I've never seen.
Oh no.
I've never seen. I knew they could make good stuff that
There we go.
like that.
That was our.
The default dance was really default.
Oh, you're alive!
Yeah, I'm good. Don't
Oh
worry.
good, oh good. Alright. We were already planning on our next like video editor.
Oh,
It's like-
okay. Wow, just get out
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna go back to Windows Movie Maker.
Oh god. Please.
Yeah, so
don't leave us.
next project, OCP Blackout 2, we're still working on it. We announced it last RecCon, but now we can actually make it, so expect that soon.
Look at you, default dance again.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
And like again, like a lot of the SCP
He looks suddenly
gap behind Circuit Speed features. We were really hoping that those would come out faster than
Wait.
they were.
Hey, so he's on the phone.
That's why it kind of took us a little bit, but now we're on the verge of having basically everything, and we have the time now after RecCon, so
Hey, he looks friendly. He looks friendly, isn't it? Isn't
He
it?
looks
Right?
very friendly.
Yeah. To be honest with that, say again,
Hey, PBR,
thank you so much for
PBR,
coming out to this
he looks
panel.
friendly.
Yo, does anyone have eggs on them? It looks like he
I hope
just
you guys
wants
were
to
at
make-
least somewhat entertained and maybe
Just looks like he wants to talk.
I do want to say inkoverflow.com, that's where we have our can contact us if you guys have any important kind of business related stuff. You can send us an email at contact@inkoverflow.com. And yeah, once again, inkoverflow.com. That's how you can find us. That's how you can join our Discord. I also have a Patreon. You can support us on Patreon and get unique benefits in our rooms. For example, on Sword Summit, you can get a cool gold sword. As Rick
They answered my question.
will be giving more and more.
They answered my question.
But yeah, thanks again, guys. Thank you so much. Anything else, guys?
I think.
thanks everybody.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Let's see.
I guess we'll come out on the stage if people want to take pictures
Yeah,
or touch us. Or
people are-
Yo, hold on. Is he friendly? Is it friendly with you? Is it friendly? Hey, is he friendly?
Yeah, you guys.
friendly?
Yeah,
Friendly?
you can friend
He's
us.
friendly enough. Yeah.
The yes! goes up here, by the way. So, let's
go. Cosmic.
Come back here.
He said.
Hold on, I gotta turn my voice
Bro,
down.
bro.
That's
Hello,
valid.
everybody.
So why you guys make him do it the default dance?
That's
Did you
just
guys
That was very funny.
appreciate our
We'll have to ask
incredible
Ken.
animation?
Funny, man.
That was not expected.
But yeah, if you guys want pictures or anything, I'm here.
Hello.
Here for the friend.
Yeah, so
acceptance.
we're working on SCP Blackout 2. That was the announcement. Oh, he's gone.
I could take a picture of him. Not gonna lie though. Hold on. I'll take a picture of him.
I can't in this instance. It won't let me spawn it.
Hold on, crouch. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Ryu, do you want to?
I know you want a picture with
Hey,
us
Mortimer.
so badly.
This is weird.
Not gonna lie, he's actually pretty friendly though. That's why I take a picture with him as well.
Here we go.
Try and do it when the light isn't flashing
Maybe,
black.
Yeah.
Yeah, BBR, I've seen
How do
your
I always-
videos.
That definitely did not go as planned. Like, there was no seat there, and the animations were offset. But we don't talk about it.
Love your videos,
That
man.
kind of worked.
Keep it up.
So, thank you.
Look.
There we go.
We're messing up the handshake. How dare us? You can't mess that
It's all
up.
good. It's all good. Nameless, your system, bro.
If there,
Okay,
for other
fine.
people in the other instances, if there are any left, I notification.
was offset.
Man, well, for me, I was like sitting here, and he was like over here trying to grab the face.
For me, it was right.
Honestly, honestly, I wasn't suspecting him, but okay.
The balls are
Was it
usually
right for
pretty
you?
nice, so I don't think he's a threat.
I
Did it- was it
just
working
looked
for you?
pretty- I don't know what it.
Around for a little bit.
I think so. I guess so.
Evidently
It looked
it's
alright.
Those shirts are really cool.
Good thing I was the one recording. I'm the only one it looked bad for.
Honestly, I wasn't suspecting him, but yeah.
Love
He looks friendly.
approaching all the time.
Yeah, he's very friendly. He's
Yeah, he is.
Like, he just wanted to default down.
The default answer.
If you guys want to support us, ecoverflow.com.
That's it. Someone just gave him
Oh,
too
he's
much
not
sugar.
supporting.
Someone gave him a little too much. I don't know.
Alright, I'll see you guys at the next panel.
Way to support us.
Are you going to
Well, support me.
talk with the devs?
Well, support me.
Only
I might watch it. I don't know. Had
in, like, 4
had my headset on for like
Oh,
beginning of my waking
My head's
moments
freezing.
this past 2 weeks, so I might want to have that not the
I'm
case.
a fan right next to my face. It's cold.
But yeah,
I know I should turn it off.
Hmm.
My phone.
Bye,
is-
Monima.
I did ask some questions yesterday during the Circus V2 panel about like what we were getting with vehicles, because that's kind of what I'm most
Alright,
interested
time
in.
to go to the-
And I was assured that we weren't going to immediately have circuit capabilities with the vehicles, but there's tons of configuration on them. So, at the very least, we'll be doing like
I like it.
I think one of our
I gotta
one
get
of
a
our first
pic
big
with
plans
the
is to for our like internal creator jams is to either explore vehicles or like or maybe look at a climbing map or something. You know, one of those like little experimental rooms that I was talking about early on. We want to start playing around with mechanics more, just to see,
He just
just to see
he's
what
just sitting over
mistakes,
thinking
what-
about. He was
what
just
is
sitting
fun.
over there thinking about.
Because it can be
life.
like a
He
little
was
bit
just sitting over there
disheartening
in the
to
corner.
it's on this big experience and then figure out the core mechanic isn't necessarily fun.
Yeah.
Where the other guy? He's right behind me. Okay.
I'm right behind you, mate.
And plus,
Yeah.
having
Hello.
the cars.
We're just all just chilling here, just like
Trying to
chilling
make
here.
it
Someone
nice.
with pizza rolls, and he immediately responded. Yes. He immediately
Yep,
responded
yep.
with the tongue, yes.
Fly. That's amazing.
This is answer question over chicken salad with pizza rolls. This is the answer to the question.
The homie just like, can I have a chicken
All
sandwich
right.
with pizza roll? Him, yes.
For me, I'm gonna hop off this.
I had to type into the cat chicken salad with my pizza rolls. There again.
I'm making stir fry.
Hello, Akbar.
Akbar.
Alright, guys.
Akbar.
Hello, Akbar.
You did good.
Bye.
You did
Thanks for
good.
coming, guys. Thanks so much.
You guys
See
did
ya.
good. You guys did good.
Have a great one. Keep up the great mega pen
And
work.
they go do other things now. Do we, homie's still taking his time? That's really cool.
Which one?
Take that shit from my hand.
Gotta get the 2020 recon.
Damn,
I
Damn,
attended
you're
2020
old.
recon.
you're old.
Not really.
Wait, where are you going? You're going to which one?
A year
Which
ago.
one?
2020 was actually very recent. Like, you want to talk? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was you with the 2018.
What?
This is old. This is old.
No, not
But-
even.
but
20.
In terms of the rec from
2017.
Eunice, I like to classify that as the old.
The 2017.
Surprise with BVR and what was it? It's kind of weird. I asked, say, can I have chicken sandwich with pizza rolls? one person that's like,
Yeah.
But now I'm friends with BBR and Motive. What is it called? What is his name?
Mortimer.
Yeah, Motive.
Mortimer,
Yeah.
Brad Knight, and Billy Bob.
Yeah.
Billy Bob.
Bye bye.
I wonder how many times I can say Billy Bob without losing my breath.
Bill. Okay, so that was enough.
Okay, no, I'm gonna stop right there. Stop there. I don't want to overwhelm myself. I guess I'm gonna go back to Rec and see what is next.
Alright.
The
If I have
Rec
time to, I will attend
original with devs. It's starting right now.
Starting right now. All right, I should probably.
Nah.
I did put accept.
Spamming the join button.
That door's gone. It's like, you can literally see out there, the door is gone. The door is gone. It's like door gone.
Whoa! It just started fraying out of nowhere.
Further, he came away towards that. It's like just coming towards the other guy, and it's like
I'm gonna head to it. I'm going to it. I'm gonna go to the Americon lobby first, and then I'm gonna room instance from there and get where I need to be.
Okay. I'm surprised I'm friends with him finally. It's called Marvel and Barry Bob, or no, BVR. Yeah, it's kind of weird. They bring out the freaking weird monster, and after that, the freaking default names. And that, first of all, I was Cosmic and my sister, or whatever. I asked, like, can I have chicken sandwich with pizza rolls? And I think one of the guys said, yes, I can. Alright, I'm gonna go back to game chat. Yeah, that's what I just said. Oh, my hand. Frick.
I'm the bucket man. I'm the real bucket man.
You know, we're done. Information on the room original, or we can also go to Five Nights at Freddy's Forgotten panel. There's how art.
And then
Research
7, and then...
fucking. And then this suck ass 4 and 5. Yeah, this.
What?
This thing goes on for 2
hold on.
hours.
Need the party up.
No, this starts in 2 hours.
What does?
Oh, 4 and 5. These are 4
and
11 fucking PM. 11? Like,
No.
Recon 2. Oh, this after party.
Yeah, that's at 8 for me.
Damn.
Your mom.
Uh-huh.
Why is there think how fucking no is? I mean I'm doing this is a bit no.
Where's the car?
Everything you could have asked me. You asked me to be fucking happy. No, you could have started this conversation off anything. You could have asked me.
It's full.
Your friend would have gone so much.
No, I wanna be part of the Galactic Army, please.
I want to show you guys.
That game influenced me, bro.
That's not people's opinion.
Oh, Pedro.
You know, I made Fortnite.
So
and Galactic Army influenced me to make Fortnite.
You know, one day I get back at you. Just fucking exactly. One day,
I'll
get back to you for this.
I made Fortnite. Army influenced me to make Fortnite.
Wait, you can go still.
Whoa, what is this?
Join a event. Okay, it's right.
What was your question? Broadcast comment. You were by any chance on my pound earlier? Let's go.
Predator years ago. You had to play it, yeah.
I was one of the people who played it, yeah.
Yeah. and we had a lot of fun with it. Back when we put it together, but it ended up just not quite working well enough, so we kind of shelved it and we went for a long time. And then since then, we've been looking for opportunities to bring that back, to get racing somehow into the game. It's something we know, a lot of people in the community are excited. It's something that we're really excited about, kind of internally. And so we've been looking for ways to work on it sort of slowly ever since. We had some fun videos over a year ago of some newer prototyping we were doing for different vehicles, but then over the last year and sort of in 2021 we got the opportunity to sort of do it for real and build something that we're actually shipping out, and that was Wreck Rally. But it all came back from this desire to have go-karts and racing, because we just think it's so much fun, and we just thought it was so cute to see Rec Room avatars inside cars driving around and waving at each other. I get a big kick out of it.
I think a big issue from back then is like the motion, like being able to handle the motion. Now we have awesome comforts. It's more possible to do something like that. The comfort mode does work using the vehicle one, and those of you who get motion sick like me, recommend if you're in VR. All right, Frog in Time, do you have anything to say about inspiration?
For inspiration, so I wasn't in charge of actually making the environments of it, but I know we wanted it to be a little bit different than the normal like Rec Room environments that we have, so something a bit more arid, but still keeping a bit lush. So it's kind of like,
that's kind of weird. I asked a question like, can I have chicken with pizza rolls? It's like a...
None of them notices that you asked him that.
Yeah.
What happened later on?
Yeah, I mean, I think not exactly from an inspiration perspective, but when you think about vehicles, one of the things that was important for us is just adding vehicles into Rec Room, and so we released a few months ago with the intent of thinking that vehicles are based with wheels, and so releasing Seats was really the first step of Rec Rally and getting to where we are today.
Yeah. Been a long time coming, basically. So I'm sure everyone is very excited. By the way, we have like 700 people watching. Thank you all for watching. Okay. All right. So next question: how long was the overall creation process, including?
Like I mentioned, the car's prototype was, I think, I genuinely don't remember exactly, but I think it was 4 years ago that we worked on that.
September 2016,
so it's been kind
if I
of,
remember correctly.
September 2016, 5 years ago. Wow. You're prepared. I worked on it.
It's just memory.
But that's a long time. What you'll be playing this week when you play Rec Rally doesn't necessarily have a foundation from a code or art standpoint in that go-karts prototype. But sort of our philosophy of what it's like to drive games and our design really did sort of start there.
I'm gonna sit next to my.
And then again about a year ago. Bringing this idea back and started working on it a little bit more in earnest. We did some internal prototyping. We kind of wanted to answer the question of how the heck do we think players should drive cars anyway? Like, how do you drive a car in VR? How do you drive a car on your phone? How do you drive a car with a controller? Right? Because Rec Room's on all kinds of different devices now. We want to make sure it's a really good experience for everybody, kind of no matter what you're playing on. And that sort of prototyping took a little while, and then. We started building stuff with the intention of shipping it in earnest. Jesus. A little before the summer. Digital Buffalo can talk more about that.
Yeah, it was about in.
Based on the chat.
Uh-oh.
Yes, is that a petition? Is that a... Oh, you just dropped it and
it looks like
okay, have a nice day.
I think it might help if we stop and start broadcasting. Just like stop to start. Gotcha. So give us a second, everyone.
Travis, now I'm on. What's he doing?
Okay.
Our technical difficulties, if you can hear me.
Yeah.
Those of us in the main room, you're good. If you'll know you're in the main room, you'll see Dwangler down there. Okay, so if you can hear us, everyone in the instances, give me an A, Y.
Yeah, can you hear us, everybody?
Okay.
Yeah, look at how many
we can hear.
Look at that. Okay.
All right.
Cool. That's a lot of A's. Okay.
A lot of A's. All right.
All right. Go ahead and continue.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
that's
so
all I was saying. If you heard, oh, go ahead.
Chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I was just saying, earlier when I was talking about how we started kind of really this in earnest with developing seats, and so that really started kind of near the end of April.
The other one, but it's a different one. I'm gonna say
this is, once we started typing the stuff that Josh had already talked about, and so we were working on seats. Obviously, like there's other stuff that we were working on at the same time, but then we quickly moved into working on Rec Rally Formal. And different parts of the team were kind of working on the process at different times because of all the different things that we do have to ship. But that's really when it started, and so it's been like 4 or 5 months. There have been times where we've scaled down a little bit the number of people that we're working on it so that we can get some other things out the door. But we're mostly working on Rec Rally in some form or fashion. And really, the work that had happened kind of a year ago, that prototyping, that really helped accelerate what we did because we already had a really good foundation for what we wanted, how we wanted the vehicles to work, and what was important.
Absolutely. Okay, Froggen, is there anything you want to say?
Well, the art typically comes in slightly later in the development, but I know for us we did take a while making sure that everything looked cute and fun. We have a couple chickens on that on the map that look pretty cute, I think. So I hope you see them all.
I really love the design of the buggies. I can't wait for players to see them, and they'll just be like, "Whoa!
Look at it! You're dragging them about to
Go
do
ride it!
something.
All right. Yeah, I love them.
Yeah. I keep looking at ways to like 3D print one for myself. I really want.
Oh my gosh, it's a tiny little one. Make it like a remote control buggy.
The pizza, right?
Alright, so let's move on to the next question. Which
Why am I so far up in the air still? What?
During the development process of creating Rec Rally, what specific challenges that had to be overcome in everyone's respective fields, I guess? John?
My game doesn't go a bit.
The first thing that comes to mind is a game that's fun to race competitively on all these different kinds of platforms. We don't just want it to be a fun VR driving experience and fun VR racing game, but also a fun mobile racing game and console racing game. We don't want any one platform to just be way better than all the rest. So it's hard to build a car that you have to build 4 different sets of controls for, using a keyboard, using a controller, using VR. And balancing work and making sure that players are still able to be competitive with each other and still fun race against each other. And I think, honestly, we did a really good job at the end of the day. I think it is really fun on all these different platforms. But that was really hard to get to. It took a lot of iteration. Tried a lot of prototypes, threw a lot of things away,
How's it going?
go back and start over, sort of throughout the whole process.
Nice.
I think it's worth it.
Awesome. All right. Froggen?
Yeah, for me, since I was on the art team, something I wanted to take a stab at was doing some more optimization, which is just the most exciting thing in the world to do. I wanted to take a stab at
takes a lot of energy to do.
Making sure that the game runs a little bit better, that things instance together, but it was kind of a way for me to grow as an artist personally, so I had a lot of fun doing that, and it was definitely something that challenged me.
The map is very unique, and I'm excited for people to see it, because it is something different.
Meg.
You did a great job, because I love it.
Thank you.
Alright, Digital.
Yeah, for engineering, I think one of the big challenges was just the vehicle physics. That's different than really something that we'd done, in the past room. Particularly, the vehicles, they move really quickly.
Can I have chicken sandwiches, please?
Just
chicken sandwiches.
The interactions that it has, being able to run into things and have that react the way that you want. We had some really hilarious bugs throughout the development process dealing with physics where vehicles would go flying off or they looked like lowriders or various different things just because of the challenge. And so we spent a lot of time on the physics. For sure.
Buggies on hydraulic system.
Oh, I can just imagine, you're just driving a car and then it gets sent to space. That sounds okay. Now I want to see that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was a good question. Let's move on to the next one. Here's a fun question. What was the most fun part of create expected feeling in everyone's field?
Sure. Well, I don't know if this was the most fun. One moment stood out for me. We did a play test in the middle of the summer when we were really getting all of the UGC and circuits integration. The buggy kind of stood up for the first time, where we just had this sort of jam session where a bunch of folks got into a room, and one of the people in this sort of kart racer style battle arena out of these big colorful and ramps and stuff like that, and it was just such a goofy piece of like putting down bowling pins and let's see what happens. I drive my bowling pin into them and I do a hit into them and there's a person there, and what happens if I'm drawing with my maker pen and someone hits the car? Just, you know, all the kind of goofy ways different pieces of the Rec Room stand play together and create these sort of unexpected outcomes. It's just so much fun. It just the whole test was full of laughter, so that really stood out for me.
I mean, personally, I'm excited for like mass people getting run over. You know, it's like someone in a car just comes down, and there's just a whole bunch of people standing there, and everyone just goes.
It's vicious, Emily. Oh my goodness.
That's hilarious. That's the thing that makes me laugh.
Lots of people try to do that during playtests.
Yeah. Great minds.
You've got to
try.
You've got to try.
I play too much GTA. All right, Frog and Todd.
I play GTA.
So do I.
For
So
me,
do I.
did, but
So do I.
people test the game, when it came to people wearing costumes and also driving in the carts, I just remember seeing a Master Chief suit in the cart. It just made me laugh.
Shoot.
Master Chief in a go-kart.
Oh, beautiful.
They're gonna remake Into the Warhol.
For me, it was probably the first time that we got together in the room and multiplayer with multiple seats, and we had a couple people that were in the cart together, one on the back, and just driving around. And and remember, people were waving like we were at some sort of homecoming game with driving around and someone on the top of a convertible or whatever. And we were just having a fun time, just driving around and goofing off, jumping, and it was just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
my
yes.
goodness.
I can't wait to see the
Mario
fun stuff
9
that people are going to do.
Dash Edition.
And just all of the memes and like the fun times that everyone's going to have just messing around in private rooms. That's what I do when a new feature comes out. I bring it in a private room. And then I see like, how can I just ruin it? You know? Just like do something that's just a mess. Like, I don't know.
God damn, baby.
I like the idea
God
of
damn,
the
baby.
Vulcans, you know, just drive and get into a whole bunch of bullshit.
God damn,
Just stuff like that,
baby.
see what happens. You know?
Absolutely. Just quickly, if maybe people
Goddamn, Bobby.
one of these that we're shipping, they have 3 seats in them. So it's the driver's seat, obviously, and you've got the steering wheel and
God
your
damn,
handbrake and the
baby.
boost button and stuff like that. And then there's the sort of front passenger seat sitting to the side of them. So it's
God
sort of
damn,
like we
baby,
would
she
be,
told you.
in the front row of a car. And a
Told you, man.
stand-up seat in the back
Well,
where you
oh.
can kind of grab onto the bars and hang on. And it's just, yeah, that was the one people were using to be the prom king and queen standing on the back. And it's just super goofy. Yeah.
That's what you imagine, but I imagine they like that's the place where the person with the like laser launcher stands. You know? Like that's a designated spot, you know. I can't wait to say mini games. Drive around and like you shoot things from like that spot. That'd be awesome. You know.
Oh yeah, the team is really looking forward to see
so
what
creative.
people do with the cart.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Gosh, I'm so excited for this. Okay, so next question: what's coming next for Rec Rally? So we got the release, and then what's gonna happen after that?
Yeah, good question. Well, so yeah, we got the release this week, and that's going to be an RRO. So that's the map, that's the game mode, that's the buggy, and then we're also putting the buggy as a beta feature into the Maker Pen palette. And so that's in there for a little while, so we can work out some of the kinks with, you know, there's a lot
God
of
damn,
UGC
man.
complexity in Rec Room and a lot of things you want to make
Oh,
sure
I
work
gotta
really well.
leave.
So we really
I gotta
focused on
go.
getting
Oh.
the core of the buggy experience, driving and racing, to be really solid. And it's circuits integrated. You can use circuits to turn the car off and on, or put a player in the driver's seat. You can use the maker pen to configure the amount of torque the engine can produce, and how long it takes to turn, and how slippery the front wheels are versus the back wheels, and all kinds of crazy stuff. But we want to go kind of even further. And you're okay. And make the way that the everything in the UGC sandbox is a little bit more robust. So we're hoping to sometime over the next few months at the very latest, and we're hoping to do a little bit of work to maybe put some fun surprises in the Maker Pen palette alongside for more fun vehicle stuff in the not too distant future.
Awesome. I don't know what that means, but you know, we'll see.
Yeah. Follow up for that. That was a great answer to that question.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that didn't take that long. Those are all the questions we agreed on. But there are more questions in here. The last panel I did was like 3 more people, so that we had 6 questions was enough. But
we can each answer each question twice. So.
Well, here's one that's a good one. What did you learn through the creation process that can be used in the making of future RROs?
Ooh. Let's do the other way around and start with Digital Buffalo.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. When it's a hard question, then you got to come to me first. You take the easy ones first, and then it's coming to me. What did I learn? I mean, the whole lot. Certainly, we learned a lot about kind of what are good ways to do things from a physics perspective. So, you know, for vehicles, we really in Rec Room, and
Always smoother, always cuter. I think that is what we're going for.
Yes, exactly. Always smoother, always cuter. I love that.
Excellent. Well, and you know, just this game is going to be on all of our platforms. It's going to be on Quest 2 and Quest 1. So that
Can I
was
have a
really
chicken
important to us
sandwich?
to make sure that new stuff we make works for everybody who plays Rec Room.
Okay.
And so part of that's performance. Also part of that is sort of like I was talking about before with controls. And so I think something that, you know, that I think just how to do a better job making games that do work well on a bunch of these different platforms. You know, look at something like our sort of games like ball or paintball or something like. You know, we really love those games, but they were designed when Rec Room was a VR only thing, and so you know, we didn't have the opportunity to design the game with all of these different kind of play styles in mind, and now we do, and so we kind of took that seriously, and I think we have a design process that has helped us do a good job there, which I think we'll almost certainly reuse again in the future.
All right.
For sure.
We're not even halfway done. I ran out of questions.
Whoa.
So,
Sure.
that's okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I asked something that I asked in the last panel, I guess. It's like, is there anything that you want to say to like all the people who are gonna play Rec Rally like right now? If there's anything you could say to them regarding the game or anything? I'm just trying to make more questions here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
let me guess, we're going to start with me again.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
The first thing I'd say to everybody is ask Digital Buffalo. I can start again. So I think the first thing would just be, I hope you have a lot of fun in Rec Rally. We had a lot of fun testing and making it, put a lot of into it. So we hope that everybody really enjoy, and really hope that you take the stuff from the game, you take the buggies, and you sort of make them your own. That you make cool content. You go and make fun races and food delivery games and whatever it is that comes to mind. Put cars into all your rooms. We want you to have as much fun as you can.
Everywhere.
And we want to see all the cool stuff you make.
Yeah, I pretty much the same. I really hope everyone enjoys it. I hope you guys explore the Rec Rally map a little bit, maybe find something you weren't expecting. And yeah, again, keep an eye out for those chickens. They're really cute. I just really like them.
Now I gotta go find them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, have
we're super
fun and enjoy it.
Yeah, we're so excited to get this out into people's hands. We've had so much fun just playing it as we've been developing it, and we want to hear what people think about it, what you like, what you don't like too. We want to hear as well so that we can make it better. And we're so excited. Like the rally car is so much fun. Like Rec Rally, we think is a lot of fun, but we think it's only just like the tip of the iceberg on what you can do with the rally buggy. And so we know that a lot of you out there have awesome ideas of different rooms. We're just looking forward to play your all creations. That'll be so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want rally buggy obby rooms really badly. So please, people, make them for me.
Oh yeah, so I have to mention this since I have an opportunity on the panel. I don't know if you've all heard of this game called Whirly Ball, but out here in Washington State, there's this thing where you ride around on bumper cars and you have a lacrosse stick and there's a ball and you try to score goals on teams. And so I really want to see someone out there make Whirly Ball and Rec Room. It would be so awesome. So someone figure out how to do that.
All right, so I have some more questions. Thank you, Jay.
You can clone the room. You cannot customize the room, but the buggy and a power-up that the buggy uses to get boost are in the Maker Pen palette.
Mm. And Jay's asked me another question that we already decided we're not going to answer. So sorry, Jay.
Well, Digital Republic could answer it, I'm sure.
No.
That's right.
The one about, future, I guess. Okay, so let's see. We could either start going to people's questions. I'm sure they have a ton because my mind is like, oh my god, that's it. So I guess we go to chat. Anyone in any instance, you can type up a question. I'll select it at random, and yeah. Oh my god.
Lots of chats.
I saw one pop up that I can answer. Radios and Rec Rally, thing like that. So we are doing with voice and Rec Rally than we've done in the past. In like Rec Royale, you know how you have team audio that you can chat with other people on your team. Well, for Rec Rally, we've taken that and we've gone map wide with that. So you can talk with any people in any of the cars. So that's a different thing than we've done previously to allow it so that you can have conversations with people, even if you're really losing like me, or if you always win like Josh.
Exactly. I was just gonna say when I played, I'm just like, I'm so bad. I can't even get up this hill. Like, that's just me the whole time, and everyone's like laps ahead of me and passes me a lap ahead. I'm just like, all right, that's fine. I'll just be here sucking. We'll get to the end eventually. What other questions from our giant audience? I can't even read. Seeing a lot of questions about buttons.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to address?
Frog in Time, you want to talk about buggy skins?
Oh man, me? I know that right now we do not have the ability to do buggy skins, but one of our artists that made the buggies really wants buggy skins, and everyone on the art team also wants buggy skins, so we want it to happen, but it was out of scope for the launch of the initial Rec Rally game, but we want it to happen. Please don't be sad.
So basically soon TM, or just eventually?
Yes, pretty much. As much as you guys do.
The buggy is recolorable.
Oh yes,
I see the question. I saw a question. Will you be able to run over the chickens? Why would someone ask that?
I mean, yes.
But why would you? How dare you?
Please don't run over the chicken named Bob. We really like him. He's been the friend of the team throughout development, so don't run that one over.
Yeah, we're not going to tell you which one is our friend, but please don't run over Bob.
I'm trying to find a question, but they're all going so fast that, oh my god.
Alright, type slower, everybody.
Yeah, type slow. Really slow.
Okay, the biggest question I see. Yeah, I feel like we should do maps question. I see that the most. I know.
So,
yeah.
Totally, I'm happy to talk about that. So we're shipping with one map. It's our outdoor, again, sort of southern American, fun, sort of dusty space that we think is a lot of. We're mostly excited to see all the maps that you all make and see all of the fun spaces that you're going to put together. So show us what you want to play and tell us what you want to where you want to drive in, and we'll continue to work on this kind of stuff. But one map for right now.
All right, the big questions, I think.
One map at a time.
Now we'll get some other questions. Okay, there's nothing. Questions.
Rec Rally.
Rec Rally, folks. Hi.
Someone's asking about. She doesn't even play this game, so easy to remember.
She's not going to appreciate her gift.
Someone asked about new outfits.
Oh,
new outfits.
Yes.
Ooh.
I mean, it was in the trailer, right? It's like, so you've probably seen it if you saw the trailer.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm excited to see how people, do their style with those. Okay, let's see what other questions we get from
Another thing to mention on the maps things that we're releasing that should help out with people in their maps.
Oh,
that's true.
Well, good.
Yeah, we do have some exciting and inventions that we're going to be releasing soon that'll help you get started on making your own maps and help with some circuits logic and stuff like that.
If you know how to do that stuff. Otherwise, you can just spawn in a buggy and drive around and then... Yeah. Maybe bring your friends in.
In fact, the first thing we did with UGC is we just went in and drew like little wedges and started jumping off of them. That was the very first thing we ever did with UGC.
Yep.
So it was a lot of fun with just very basic shapes.
Absolutely.
I saw this
it's just
question.
Such a fun
Can you?
Toy.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
Okay, can you scale the buggies? I saw that question, and I'm curious too, because I want to drive a tiny buggy.
Oh, tiny's also
So scaling the buggy is not going to be supported. The problem you have is that you can't see over the dashboard, and so there's a lot of problems that you run. Like if you scale it really large, like you have this problem where you feel like you're an ant sitting on the seat of a vehicle, and you have no way to see where the vehicle's actually going or anything like that. And there are other issues that involve that currently do not plan to support scaling the buggy. Sorry.
Yep. Rip tiny buggy dreams. That's okay.
Tiny buggy.
Let's see. Oh my god.
Someone in there that said, "Well, you want to drift?" Sounds like a question.
I saw that
for Josh.
too.
Oh, yes, you will be able to drift. Absolutely.
Yeah.
In fact, there's one hand. Oh yeah, one of my favorite things to do if you are playing in VR is you go into a turn and then you have to actually grab the handbrake and yank back on it.
What you do? That's a thing.
You do, yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Handbrake. You grab it with your hand and then you can drift into a turn and. Oh, it's so much fun. There's a fun squealing sound that one of our designers got in. It's just the best. I drift every turn, whether I should or not.
Yeah, so now you know how Josh wins all the time because he's the designer who does all the secrets how things work.
Always be boosting, always be drifting.
I didn't
Yes, always be boosting. That is the trick.
Always be drifting. Yeah. My favorite thing is if you're gonna win, you got to do it in style. And so as you're coming up to the finish line, you can grab the handbrake and spin past the finish line.
You will drift.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've done that sometimes when it wasn't the final lap, and I thought.
There's a rear-ended you.
Yeah. Dang it! That was lap 2. Oh, I should have known.
Okay, what else we got? Can we flip? I mean, if you tried, right? Like, if you make it something like, I don't know, it's like this like platform in the sky, and then just drive off it, I'm sure you'll flip.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, actually, so
possible.
yeah, you can flip the car. We tried to make it so that the car was fun and you don't flip, too often. And in fact, if you do flip the vehicle, you can go ahead and bumper and you can grab it and.
Magical Rec Room powers. Well, we could talk a little bit about sort of the Rec Room largely like it's real play. Sometimes it's exaggerated. I can't, grab a water bottle from as far away in real life as I can in Rec Room. But, generally, yeah, I know. Some days sort of work the way that you would expect they would in reality, and we wanted that to be true of the cars as well. We wanted sort of fun, bouncy suspension. When you go off and jump, you really want to feel like you're in a heavy car, and you hit a thing, you want like you're in a heavy car. But at the same time, we wanted the game to be sort of approachable and fun to drive, again, on all these different platforms, and for people who are familiar with racing games and people who are new to racing games. And so we wanted to make sure that it wasn't the kind of game where every single turn you're slamming into the guardrails because you were in the wrong gear or something, right? So we tried to strike this balance, basically plausible and weighty, and it feels like a real thing, but also, a little bit arcadey and kind of just fun to drive for anybody. And so the drifting mechanic we're talking about is sort of a good example of that, right? It's sort of the movie, Hollywood-style drifting experience that you might find in some popular car racing movies, which is not realistic at all, right? And so we had to kind of work through how do we make that happen in our kind of semi-realistic simulation. How do we make real tires and real-ish suspension and real-ish engines work like the crazy movie thing. Ish, yeah. But instead, that took a lot of just testing and iteration and trying things, and we finally kind of got somewhere, which I think you're all going to really like.
Okay, I saw someone out there who asked about a man transmission, so I just got to address this. The Rally has a continuous variable transmission, so...
I love how prepared you were for that answer.
Too confusing.
Well, that's the most important thing. Is it manual? Is it stick or automatic? You're driving a real car.
Right.
The people out there who care, you really care, right?
That's right. We went deep on this stuff.
I see a question.
No honking. But that doesn't mean that you couldn't, clamp a button to the steering wheel and maybe make your own honk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it like, like a trombone noise or,
Sure, absolutely.
Or like that little, clown honking noise, like a GTA.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, one of the people on our team, the one who created the phrase "always be boosting," he went and clamped a button to his vehicle that adds more boost, so that he could just press that and continuously be boosting.
Rocket ship.
Exactly. Yeah.
I see people asking about ranks. I guess they're talking about the leaderboard or something.
Bro, my profile picture is perfect. It's the friend.
Is that a thing?
Sure.
Do we know?
It does actually. You have all the
no, we don't end up having ranks in the game, but there's places. Second place, third place, and that's sort of is the rank in and of itself. So it's all about getting in first or getting in second, not about the number of seconds that it took to go around the racetrack.
Yeah, and I saw the other question related to that was about leaderboards too, and we're not shipping with leaderboards.
Totally.
I see a question.
We encourage you all to go make some. Yeah. we totally encourage you to go make racing games and rooms where how many seconds it takes to cross the finish line. We really wanted Rec Rally to be, a little more approachable for people who hadn't driven in Rec Room before and not hyper competitive. If you want a hyper competitive game, we strongly encourage you to go make one. We wanted to make sure this was still fun for people who, hadn't raced before and don't want to get absolutely smoked. So.
Yeah.
I saw a question in this main instance that made me laugh. I think they were trying to ask how fast does the car go. They just said, how fast does the go? So how fast does it go?
The go fast.
I guess
yeah.
It goes fast.
Go is fast.
Yeah. Unless you're going up a hill. Is that just me? I can't get up hills. I don't know.
Well, you should have boosted up the hill.
I don't have any boosts.
You gotta get the boost.
Yeah, boosting off the top of a hill is quite fun. You can get some good air.
Oh God. No, it's okay, person who asked that question.
There is
funny.
a fun pedometer in the car, though. So you can actually see how fast
Oh, it is? I didn't even notice. Again, I only played once. So I'm learning new things as well. So.
Somebody's saying guns over and over again. So Rec Rally itself does not have guns, but we expect that lots of you all will create awesome rooms that use the rally buggy to use guns with it, and so we're definitely expecting that and making sure that we're trying to support that.
Yep. Yeah. We designed the controls of the game and the buggy with sort of guns in mind, but we found that it was sort of it muddied the game of Rec Rally, the race we were making, to sort of have them in there. So it was really important to us that those things work well. I'm telling you, the first room I'm going to go make is a battle game where you basically play paintball inside cars for sure. So that was really important to us that it worked, but it didn't make sense for this particular game. And that's one of the cool things about Rec Room is that this game, the game of Rec Rally, doesn't need to be everything for everyone. Because there's so many opportunities for you all to make the kinds of racing games and driving games that you want to play.
Hey Josh, could you maybe talk a little bit about...
You go ahead.
I was going to say...
I really love to see what people do with other games.
What if the Forbidden
It's just
one
always
is a
fun to
costume
see how
in
creative
Rec
people
Rally?
can get. I really like getting into people's games or people's rooms, just like in private instances,
Forbidden
just
one
kind of
said
look
he'd
around.
be at
It's really, you
but
guys
all
are
he
creative.
appeared on was a shirt and a
Yeah.
part of
The people talking about the controls, I think they'd be interested to hear like how holding weapons works while you can drive. Like how can you drive and hold a weapon at the same time?
Sure, yeah. So generally the way it works is it kind of dual wheel, sort of like you would with two, paintball guns in a game of paintball. And so you would grab the steering wheel with your left hand and the paintball shotgun, just, for example, with your right hand. And then depending on the platform you're on, you sort of use slightly different controls. So, in VR, the buggy generally steers with the joystick. We tried a whole bunch of different versions of steering and motion controls and stuff like that. And what we kept coming back to from playtest after playtest after playtest was that, hey, actually, the best way to drive this thing is to use the joystick on your controller and steer left and right. If you're on a platform like PSVR that doesn't have a joystick, that's totally fine. We also have some motion controls that you can use there. So you can think of it as like, I've got one of my hands using the steering wheel, braking, using the accelerator, and the other hand's sort of free. And so you might use that hand for, shooting your paintball gun, or for, hey, grabbing that handbrake like I was talking about and doing a skid, maybe smacking the boost button. So that's in VR. On screens, when you get into a car, you use your left hand and you automatically grab the wheel, and then your right hand is free like normal. So you can just grab anything you want and you can continue to use it. And we managed to come up with some pretty cool control schemes that make that not only possible, but like pretty easy actually, and relatively simple. So as I'm driving around like on with a controller or a gamepad or something, then I can use one of the sticks to steer the car and turn, and the other stick to move my camera around, and use the trigger to fire. And so yeah, in drift. And the same thing is true for mouse and keyboard, and also on touchscreens. You can use sort of one hand basically to drive the car, and the other hand to shoot a gun or swing a sword or throw a dodgeball or whatever it might be. Use the finger
Just
pen.
vibe, like do it thing
Right,
when you're in
yeah.
a car and you're
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
I see too many people
Ship?
asking if
Maybe
they can
ship?
keep off the chicken, and
The
no, you
break.
can't.
Oh,
do that.
come on! What is wrong with all you people?
Shift on your
No,
keyboard.
you already have one of the hats. Like, we have a chicken hat.
Yeah, we
You
have
don't
a
need to
chicken hat.
eat the chicken, too.
What
Okay?
more do you need?
Oh, okay. Well, if we do buggy skins, we should have a Bob the Chicken buggy skin.
Oh, yeah,
That
there
would
you
be
go.
pretty fun. That'd be pretty cute.
Yeah, yeah, but it's not only like food.
There's a lot of people asking if you could eat the chicken.
Yeah, there was a good amount of people. I was like, I
You
have
can make
to
like
address.
one-time use weapons too. Shit
That's
like that,
just,
right?
that's
That's
just
great.
interesting. Well,
I
let's
guess you could
see.
try.
Yeah, yeah. Like one-time
Don't try! Poor chicken!
You use it till it breaks.
Oh, I see. New music. Yes, there is new music, isn't there?
It is new
Of
music.
course.
It is, and it's delightful as always.
Very cute.
I haven't heard it
Wow,
in
you guys are
years,
really
but I'll listen to it next time. Yeah,
tell the
I mean, all the
composer.
music's good. Oh no. Okay. What else we got?
Chat's going too fast again.
I know. We already answered a lot of these questions, people.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Probably like, and it's just gonna be let me check.
So I'm gonna ask what the
Let's see.
screen's for.
Like 15 minutes.
Oh
See
my
some
god.
questions
Motion
about-
sickness. I can address that. Okay. So, hi. I get motion sick very easily. I am one of the few people who do. So it's like there is a comfort option that already exists. I'll even tell you how to get to it, right? If you go to your watch and you go to settings and you go to gameplay and then you press comfort options, down at comfort mode at the very bottom left corner, you change that to on. And for me, I have this screen in front of my face, and I'm sitting in this void. Your range of view, your field of view is limited, very limited, but you won't get motion sick. So
Yeah, it kind of distances
And-
it from you, so you don't feel as overwhelmed with the motion.
Oh, wait.
Your brain doesn't
You should
understand you're not actually
also go to the
Yeah.
gear next to it and change the mode to 2D. And then I would change the size of the screen to big. So the 2D on option is the best for
Yeah.
people that get very motion sick. But there's also other ways. The 3D one is the same thing, except instead of a screen, it just kind of puts this like box around your vision, which I did right now. 2D, 3D. 2D is best if you get really motion sick. 3D is best if you get slightly motion sick. And it does kind of help
And there's a
your view
fun
bit.
option in there too, where instead of just off and on, there's also vehicle only, which works with the buggies. And
Yep.
so it will basically automatically put you into this comfort mode as soon as you get into the car.
That works with hang gliders. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I can
Well,
handle the
actually,
hang
in
gliders
addition-
for like 30 seconds, but like not
Yeah.
a buggy for
Oh, no.
3 minutes.
But even
Actually,
beyond sort
wait,
of our
I wanna
comfort
see if they show
options, we
something
put a
on the
lot of
share
time
screen. I wanna
and
see
thought
if
and
they show
care into
something
making sure that the
share
cars
screen.
were comfortable to drive on the platform just naturally. So there's a little bit of sort of camera magic going on behind the scenes where we try to keep the horizon line a little bit more stable when you're driving the car, and just some subtle things that we found go a really long way to making it a more comfortable experience. And that's true in VR for sure, but also actually true on screens and on phones and stuff like that. So we're generally pretty happy with where we got to.
So everyone should be motion sick, so no excuses. Come play the new game. Basically. Because that really works, and I'm grateful. Otherwise, I'd just be like, well, sucks for me. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and that's one of the cool things about having so many platforms. You can be on your phone now, even if, the comfort options don't work for you, which I really hope that they do. I really think they will. If they don't, there's still other options. You can come and play and hang out with your friends on, Steam with a keyboard and mouse or on a phone or something. And you don't have to miss out on Rec Rally.
Yeah.
Someone
you have
asked-
so many options.
Yeah, absolutely.
Someone asked if you can do tricks. I'm sure if you make a map that you're able to do tricks, like a loop-de-loop,
Oh, you can do tricks. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely do tricks.
Just
Yeah,
make
I
like
Okay,
a
I also-
sandbox, like
People are
trick
gonna make.
room.
I also see a bunch of people who apparently want to blow up their vehicles.
What?
Our vehicle. I saw that in chat. I don't know why. They want to destroy the vehicles. We're just bringing them out. Brand new vehicle.
Wow.
You guys are going to get to try it on the 29th, but already you guys want to blow it up. You don't want to enjoy your brand new buggies. You want to blow them up. But no, these are Superman buggies. They're not destroyable. You will not be able to blow up or explode.
Made out of, like,
indestructible
titanium.
buggies. Yes. Maybe if you could find the Rec Room equivalent of kryptonite, but
Yeah, something
I mean,
like
you can try, I guess. Just nothing, you know. They will forever live on. All
I've
right,
seen some
let's
questions
see.
about Rec Royale.
Yeah, I don't know why people are asking this.
Yeah. Hey, you know, I also want buggies in Rec Royale. We don't have any plans to announce or anything right now, but you know, I would love to see that. That'd be super cool.
The map would have to be a lot bigger, wouldn't it?
Point, that would be a nightmare.
Yeah, that doesn't seem
I
fair to
mean,
me.
But Frog and Time's getting really good at it.
If it was something easy that we could do, we'd definitely do it. But it would it would make Frog and Time sad.
Yeah. So not in Rec Royale today, but it would be sick.
Not today. Yes.
it would be
Can we crash the cars? Yes. It's just running into
Oh,
something,
yes.
really. You know?
But it will
and then you
not
gotta back
explode.
up, and then you gotta get going.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Can we customize the car?
You can. Yes, you can. You can clamp shapes to it. You can configure a bunch of properties and parameters. And so you can kind of change the way the engine works. You can change the height of the suspension, make it really low to the ground or really high off the ground. You can change the way that steering works. Is it going to turn sharp or not very sharp? Does it feel like a big giant truck or does it feel like a little toy car? You can change all kinds of stuff. More parameters than we've exposed and more knobs we've exposed in the past. And it's got circuits enabled support, so you can use. So the way the boost works when you're going to play Rec Rally this week is you run into little canisters, they fill up a tank, and then at some point a big light comes on and you can use boost and you smack the button and you go forward. But because you can use circuits, you can kind of make it work differently. So I made, you know, a bunch of blinking little arrows, like little chevrons on the ground, and and put it in a big trigger volume, hit it with your car, and then it gives you a full boost and slaps the button for you, and it made a boost pad. It was pretty fun. So all kinds of stuff like that is going to be possible.
Someone should make Truck Simulator.
I mean, I want to see how long the road, which is going to be a nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been good at that. Never.
Like maybe actual
Yeah, no. Anytime someone picks it, I'm just like, so you hate me, you know?
Yes,
Like,
so you don't want to be friends anymore.
And it's all neon, so it's blinding you the whole time.
Yes.
yeah, it'd be pretty cool to see what people do to, you know, I'm excited. People are too creative, and I'm ready for it, you know?
Me too, me too.
Yeah, another thing that we have already saw people creating just in some of our tests was basically little like maps or kind of like parkour for cars where you're trying to stay on a really narrow road. That looked like a lot of fun.
Park cars.
Oh,
Yeah.
precision driving? Are you kidding me? I can't even drive normally.
Why would they not broadcast?
I just, you know, good job if you can't. I can't.
Yes.
I saw a question about dealing damage.
Yeah, make it
So
live.
when we ship and when the car is in beta, it won't be possible to deal damage to other players. But that's one of the things that we're going to be working on and making really work well before we take the beta flag off. So if you, I mentioned a little bit earlier during our panel that we're shipping the buggy into the Maker Pen palette this week with Rec Rally, same day, same date. But it's going to be a creation beta feature, and that means that some of the stuff just doesn't work quite as well as we'd like it to. We need to make a little, keep iterating on some of the UGC features just a little bit. And one of those things that we're going to keep iterating on is the way that it deals damage both to AI and to other players. But that's definitely something that we care about. We want to make sure that if someone, you know, makes their vehicle-filled paintball-style game, that you could run someone over with a rally buggy, and it does what you think.
one thing that I'm excited for, I guess, is like how people are gonna use the buggy in future contests. Cause like those are like, you know, the top creators, and I want to see something that's like super clever and works really well. So yeah, you know, we'll see.
Someone asked, do we need a driver's license before playing? Yes, unfortunately you do.
Yeah.
You do have to be legal age
Darn it.
to drive. Just kidding.
No, you can make one. People can make one, you know.
Yeah, you can make one in game, have a little DMV, wait 2 hours for nothing.
Oh, no. Why would anyone do that voluntarily?
Yeah, your rally buggy tabs are out of date.
Yeah, you gotta go pay $5.
Do like good driving school. Yeah, Rec Room driving school. You know, just do like this boating school. I'd do that.
That'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of cute.
You
driving school.
Yeah, absolutely. No, honestly, one of the tests we had for our driving kind of controls was, can you do can you parallel park? Which you can. You can parallel park.
That's gonna be the hardest part of the test. So.
Right? Exactly.
Drift, you know.
Of course,
you can't get the Rec Rally gyro.
Takes skill and effort. Okay, so we got about 5 minutes left of
next
the panel.
event.
Answer like one more question, and then we can start wrapping it up.
Thank God they can wrap it up.
People.
Jeez. Oh. I've been sitting here.
It's under 5%.
If you want to watch me, I'm like sitting in a spot right now, just staring at the freaking people that's talking.
Yeah, there's plenty of ink left over to make an actual
Oh, Star says
racing game.
5.3%.
I'm just waiting for the next event.
Thank you, Star. God, no people.
I'm watching like my chair's like going kind of like going like
Yeah, people
backwards, so it
questions
just like
have
going
been
like.
answered.
So I'm
Is
back,
there
like,
Logitech wheel
whichever.
support?
No, not.
Okay, that would
not
be
right now,
sweet.
unfortunately.
Could we
It
work
would be
My
on
husband has one. That'd be pretty cool, and he uses it in VR and everything. That would be really.
I have no idea how long my
I don't know
live
if you
stream
set up the
is.
Logitech
If you
wheel
want
to
check
emulate
it.
just a normal controller.
I bet someone will figure it out. You know, smart.
I'm just saying, I have no idea how long my live stream is. Yeah. Or 2 hours, I don't know. Currently it's me and my sister right now, currently. And there's so it's me and my sister, or me and Brittany, and two of the people. Cosmic, he left. Because he gotta go. The Mortimer that I met from the other event. And then BVR. Because I have a lot in you.
For having us and spending this hour with us. We hope you really enjoy it. Go make awesome stuff with the cars. Have a lot of fun with it. And let us know what you think, please.
Because I have lots of friends and even you. I have like online friends and then real life friends. In advocating.
Post things on Instagram, post things on Discord, on Facebook. We'll see it, you know. There's a chance it could get like reposted in like the Instagram story, so be sure to tag Rec Room with everything that you post.
Well, somehow reason on your phone somehow I couldn't hear you some reason. Well, I can hear you a little bit.
Yeah. I think I plugged enough things.
All right, fucking heads. Thanks for
I
coming.
wasn't hearing you.
So we've got
Yeah.
426 people in the room still.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, heck yeah.
No.
Oh, that's a camera. Well, speaking of cameras, let's take pictures. Here, let's get us four first over here.
Tell me where to go.
right there. Yeah.
Well, someone was
okay.
trying. So someone's trying to
Oh,
talk
this
to
is
me.
good. This is good. Okay, ready? 3. Yeah. Let's do another one. No, we're not all smiling. We're gonna do one more.
I was gonna
okay.
say, I hope so.
And again. That's much better. Okay. That's with us anyway. In this main instance. So, again, you're in the main audience if you can see Dwangler down there. He's got a blue, like, mask and, like, the mohawk. Yeah, so if you're not in the main instance, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, it's just me and Brittany in the room right now. And the guys in this broadcasting of it.
Alright, picture time. Everyone wanna come
Oh my
forward?
god,
Actually,
Brittany
you're
thought she's getting the picture. No, she's not.
Alright,
The camera's not even there.
3, nope. 3, nope. Oh, that was a mess. I cannot believe how much of a mess that was. Again. 3, 2.
Gameplay, I'm gonna go with standard.
Hooray!
Teleport.
I couldn't see the numbers popping up from the back, so there's that. Alright, the event is now over. It's 4 o'clock. We can... I don't know. We're just here.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you so much, Emily, for hosting. This is great.
Yeah, of course.
thanks, Emily.
Thank you guys. This is great. I'm sure this is very much anticipated.
Yeah, that's contrast 1%. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. Went well,
Nice
I'd
seeing
say.
everyone.
Absolutely. Bye.
Now I see you over there. You know. Yeah, you. Come here. Get over here. Hello. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hello. Oh my gosh. Hello.
I think I'll just, I don't see it there anymore. I might just leave the room.
I gotta ask this.
They're just...
Okay, I'm heading back to where we're
Really?
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thanks so much.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, bye. Yeah.
Thank you for playing. I really, really appreciate you.
Yeah, they're...
Okay, well,
one thing, okay, you think you're getting a picture, but no, they're just like...
Okay, I'm gonna
like,
stop
toward the other side
broadcasting.
of it.
Actually.
Hold on. Let me waffle.
Okay, so, thank you all for coming. Here, Dark Reef, come with me. Party with them as well.
Oh, come on, man. Hey, come on, friend. Hey, come on, friend. Come on, friend. She can't see us anymore.
Bye, everyone.
She can't see.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, okay.
Aw, she
Bye.
left.
Yeah, she can't see us anyway, so... By the way, join the party, please. Yeah, me too. I was right there, sitting like... Wait, hold on, I'm gonna get off teleport. I was sitting right there, like this. If I can... Hold on. I was sitting like this. Right at them. I'm like... can't seem to be over already. Alright. Join the party. And we're going to Recon. Next one will be a boring one.
I know, I was gonna say, but you moved over.
Yeah.
He's like, scoot.
Yeah.
No one goes my way.
Yeah, basically my hand, this hand was over here because this is was about to die. So charge it 1%. So I had to use it. Alright, join the party. So. Alright. I had to experience to join the party. Yeah. Alright, next one, going to Recon again. Next event. I actually don't. No. No. Damn, I'm getting tired already because I'm just like sitting in the same spot, just like my kids are going down on the chair thing, just like looking straight at the people I was talking. What?
Well, they'll release it basically 2 days later or so after retcon. I'm out of school, so I just get to it.
What's this one?
I'm in the hoodie.
That's 6 p.m. Virtual laughing at retcon. What's this one? That's 7 p.m.
I think you entered your message.
Devolve into me being chased. Get him. Oh, he's still chasing me. No. Stop spilling the alcohol. Run, blue man, run.
I'm taking a shower.
Oh. Dude, I'm gonna see Kooks.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, it's not popping up, GG.
Yo, I'm gonna fucking be on a team with Kooks.
Right now, I'm begging my butt off.
What do you want? What do you want?
There's a great
Room's full. God damn it.
Do your mom's credit card. That's all I can say.
What controls 1%?
How does this make you feel?
Trying to freaking. Oh my god, they're full. I wanted to do the freaking. Do we have to do the Fashion is in the tours of Recon Day 2.
Alright.
Going to the rock and wait for trivia.
Rockefeller Street. Rockefeller Street.
1, 2, 7, 3,
Rockefeller Street. When does this start?
Music.
Oh!
7. 6. I'm gonna start.
I go. We need a fucking starter pack.
Of course. This one's full. And guessing we have to go to freaking at 7 p.m.
I'll eat your eyeball.
What?
I'll scoop out your ears with a spoon.
Oh, your hair.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure if you rape her, they might know that that's you.
What?
I could add Purple Syringe on PS4. I could add it right now.
Pimples gay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I like shooting people. Sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, you're just bad at shooting people.
Yeah.
I don't
What
know.
you expect?
Imagine missing.
Yeah, I could add Purple Syringe.
I won't miss your poop.
I'm a Quest 1 user. What do you expect from me? I'm like the shittiest person.
You're so on Quest 1.
Why are you just standing here?
Oh god.
Party.
It was. It's kind of weird. At the one part, it was me and Cosmic, my sister, and there was BVR, Motimer, yeah, Motimer, and then another person. They had this weird like monster that came out the fucking door behind us. And then after that, I asked Motimer, I asked him, is he friendly? And he said, yeah. I'm like, oh, yes, finally asked me a question.
No.
Then after that, I put in the comment and whatever. I said can I have chicken sandwich with pizza rolls, whatever. And then I think Moto Timer said it, and he just said yeah. I'm like.
Mario, it's you.
Yeah, these rooms are full. No, I should want the freaking the Moto Timer. Purpose range? He does. I'm pretty sure you didn't put up right. Yeah, maybe. Oh, wait, what was that? What type of event is this? It's like we're type of weird mansion. What the freaking is this place? Wow. No, I'm gonna go back to freaking Recon. Going back to Recon. I'm gonna see if I can go to the other one. If it's just full, put me at I might get a frack room and play different else, and then wait for them showing Fortnite, and after that get back in Rec Room, and then see what the event is. I might end the stream here. Person named Pedro Dave. He said it 1 hour ago. Hello, you were my inviting chance, and you're my panel earlier. I'm in the stream here. I'll be.